If you haven't heard already, yesterday the President Tinubu, suspended the CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele, and announced a new acting CBN governor whose name is Shonubi. Shonubi is the new CBN governor, but it came as a shock to all of us, all Nigerians, especially, including, Adeyanju, that Tinubu chose to pick as acting CBN governor someone who has a background in engineering. Are you shocked? Are you surprised? Someone who has a background in engineering, you will expect that after all these years, after all the trial and failure that has clouded Emefiele's regime as the CBN governor, you would expect that the person that will be picked, to succeed him would be an economics, like a pure economics. Number one is that, this man has a background in engineering, like I said, although he later crossed to the banking sector, he did a course in finance. But I think that is not enough. That is not enough because, in the past we've had bankers as CBN governors, and what did they do? I don't think they've had much impact. So I feel that it's high time that we have a pure economics, like economics. We need a growth in our economy. So at this point, I feel it's high time that a real economist is made the CBN governor. Although this man has not been confirmed to be the CBN governor yet, it's just the acting CBN governor. Probably Tinubu is planning to pick another person to replace him soon, but for the meantime, he just wants him to occupy that position. But you guys, this is just my take on this. It's just not good enough. This man has a master's degree, a BSc degree in engineering before crossing to banking, and I think it's not good enough. Although he has experience in banking, but no, I don't feel someone who has experience in banking is what we need at this point in time. Let me know in the comment section. I stand to be corrected. Let me have your thoughts in the comment section. Before we go ahead with the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please and please subscribe. Join this amazing community we have here. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Adeyanju attacks Tinubu for appointing Shonubi as acting CBN governor. President Bola Tinubu has been criticized for appointing Adebisi Shonubi as the acting governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. Deji Adeyanju, a social political activist, said it's a disappointment for Tinubu to appoint Shonubi as acting CBN governor following the suspension of Godwin Emefiele as the CBN governor. Tinubu had appointed Shonubi as the acting boss of the Apex Bank. However, Adeyanju said Tinubu's decision to appoint Shonubi, who is a mechanical engineer, might lead to Nigerians' failure. In a Facebook post, Adeyanju wrote, and I quote, "While I commend President Bola Tinubu for suspending Emefiele, I am highly disappointed that he has appointed Shonubi, a mechanical engineer, as acting governor of the Apex Bank. Kenya just appointed an economist with PhD as its CBN governor. Turkey has also recently done the same. While we are still saying the federal government must stop appointing bankers as CBN governor because they know nothing about fiscal policy or how to run an economy, the new president goes to appoint a mechanical engineer as acting CBN governor. This is why nations fail. Exactly. Like, I feel that at this point in time, Nigeria is in, dear need of a savior, to occupy that position. In fact, if it's possible to make magic, someone that can make magic happen, because we saw that during Emefiele, all the policy that he was introducing, none worked. It was the CBN governor when the exchange rate flew from 150 to over 700 and something at the moment, and none of the fiscal policy he was introducing, none of those worked. So I feel that we cannot continue to make the same mistake. We cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result. It's time that we need to, take drastic action and, go another route, and let's see the kind of results that we are going to get. Before I go, let's take a look at some of the reactions from people online. Follow Shay says, what we want is performance, not the degree acquired. With so much value paper qualification in this part of the world, and that is why we are where we are presently. Yeah, I understand that, we need experience, but at the same time, if he had experience in probably auditing firm, in something, something that is different from banking, I would say okay, he could, his experience would, come to bear. But I'm coming from the point of the fact that Nigeria have had, people that have had banking experience as the CBN governor in the past, and we've not had results. At this point, we need an economist. If the situation of the country is not this, desperate, or is not this bad, we would have gone for, okay, experience. Let's test someone who has the experience. But at this point, I don't think that we have that liberty to now be saying, let's test the waters, let's give it to someone who has experience. At least he has experience. I feel we should go for qualification. It's important at this point. It is when the economy is doing well, that is when you say, okay, it's not necessarily paper qualification, let's just give it to someone that has the experience, let us do his thing. Ayakata says Oga is just an acting governor. Besides, is an insider, and as such, the best person to hold sway while the president search for substantive. And like I said, I feel, another person is still going to put there in his place. The president might still be thinking of another person to put there in his place, saying that he has a background in engineering and is not well suited for the job. Lastly, before I go, Joshua Olowo Okere says, but she was employed into the CBN, rose to become the director of operations, and again, this is acting appointment. If perchance his name is sent to the Senate for screening, then go and wait for him there. He is already experienced in the job. He did not rise anywhere, he did not rose anywhere. He started the job. I think he started the job as director of operations or something, like you said. Yeah. So, and I think he only started the job 5 years ago, or it's not up to 6 years ago. So he did not rose anywhere. He came from banking, FCMB. His last banking job was FCMB before he crossed over to Central Bank of Nigeria. You all, I'm throwing it over to you. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think we should be going for experience, or we should actually be going for someone who has economics, a background in economics, in fact, up to the level of PhD in economics at this point? Let me have your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.